Well, after that feeling out matchup in game number one, the intensity should ramp up here in game number two. Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. Oh, you've got to love this playoff atmosphere. Everything matters. Stops him cold. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And he caught it when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
The Canucks looking against the half wall. Turned aside with the glove.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Scoops up the puck now. Ginnings taking it from his own end. Here's a shot. Turns that one away. Hammers a shot. Denies him again. Works it across to Nadeau. Passes on over to Hayes. And that's offside, stopping the play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. The Canucks win it. Taken by Minio. Passes it to Nosen. On the attack along the boards. Dishes it off. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And now he angles it across to Harrison. Dropped him in the open ice. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away.
Medvedev's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic. He makes a huge save from the slot.
Puck picked up by Andonovski. That opportunity's rejected. Scores! What a shot!
This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Abbotsford's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, you know, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
And he makes the easy save.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Lehigh Valley's looking to even things up here in period number one as they still trail despite outshooting the opposition. Throws it on goal. Blocked in traffic. Moving into the attacking zone. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Here we go, on-man rush. And the puck departs the zone. Push up right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
And he slides it quickly to Harrison. Abbotsford's got control of it now from their own end. And that's picked up by Prishchahov. The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Wouters. Harrison's got the puck. They fight for it along the boards. Now he slides it up to Rekhoff. Abbotsford's in on the offensive attack now. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck along the boards. Fires it! He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, the shooter does a great job of recognizing how much room is available in the net, but it's all about the goaltender. He drops to that butterfly position and isn't able to get his glove hand up quick enough.
Lehigh Valley's no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right, when you're behind the 8-ball right away, and it can be difficult to be assertive or get your legs when that happens, but it feels like they found a rhythm here halfway through the period. One shift can change the landscape, and it looks like it has.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Puck scooped picked up by Kara. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Takes the feed from his own end.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
The Canucks carry it along the wall. Comes up with the steal. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Nadeau's got it in the defensive end. Hayes looks around. And he takes the dish. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Looks to set up at the point now. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Slides it over with pace to Segura. And that's stolen by Hayes. Lets it rip. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And the puck leaves the zone. Shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment.
Programs for tonight's game are available on the concourse, featuring complete player listings for both teams, player bios, and informative stories.
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Still tied up here as we get underway here in period number 2. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Abbotsford's fortunate the game is still tied here, James. They have a minority of shots on net. They're going to have to get at some attack mentality, a sense of urgency, and drive the net.
The Canucks look to start the transition game. Here they come on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Score! What a finish on the play! Well, the timing of this seems a little random, Cheryl, but they're going to switch it up in goal, it looks like.
Yeah, you don't see this very often. Sure seems random to me. Maybe they're strategizing, trying to get a little extra rest here as they call the tender over.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
We always talk about regular season play and playoff season play, right? You know that it's going to be different. It's a harder, it's a heavier style, which is why you need certain components within your team, the physical style of play, to be able to be successful. That hit right there is telltale that they came ready to play.
Lehigh Valley's got it into the offensive zone. Handles that one. Medvedev's going to elect to just hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Canucks have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. One-time blast. What a stop. Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Slides it across. And he was ready for that one.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
The Phantoms have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Minio's going to play it from behind the net. Abbotsford's got the puck. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Plays the body into that play. Scores! They tie it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. You can certainly see the fight in the goaltender here, trying to battle to find and track the puck here, James. Lose sight of it for a second with the screen in front, and it winds up in behind him.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. himself, lugging the puck. Moves it quickly over to Hayes. Takes the feed. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Wicked blast! Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Lehigh Valley's got it behind the net. Here's a shot. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Lehigh Valley's trying to gain some momentum in a tie game here, but it's tough to do when they keep ringing them off the post.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Nesbitt's won the draw in his own end. And now let's see if they can clear it. And he sidesteps the check there. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Let's move to the middle. And that's stopped. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. They've got numbers here. Into the...
Oh, this is a tough one to take. You have the extra attacker on the ice. One miscue, it goes 200 feet and is in the back of the net.
The Canucks needed that strike, and it pays off. Now let's see what they can do with the lead in the back half of this second period.
Well, they need to turn it around, James, because they have not been the better team. They haven't had really any possession time. They've just been opportunistic. They got to find a way to turn this thing around and start playing better.
Here's a shot! Off the goal! Quick feed to Guriev. Moves the puck. The Canucks have it in the offensive end. And that's broken up. Oh, monstrous hit in the corner there. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Klimovic has won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Moves it to Soloviev. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Cross out front, and that's blocked in front. Slides it diagonally to Nosen. Takes the feed. Stones him in front. Soloviev stick handling in his own zone. Angles it over to Stillman. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Oh, what a blocker save. He got all of that with the waffle board.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence. Take it to the net.
Scooped up along the wall by Guard. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And he takes the feed. Takes it and looks ahead. What a steal in his own end. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Made the stop on the play. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
Lehigh Valley's won the face-off deep in their own end. There's the horn. 2 periods down, a 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Present your ticket stub from tonight's game and receive up to 10% off of your meal at Bunsville Burgers Family Restaurants.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. drop the puck here in the third. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Phantoms are looking for the tying goal. You know that the coach in the intermission would have been telling them to continue with the good habits, continue putting pucks to the net. Listen, they've held possession time. They just have to find a way to convert on it.
Kick shave hole, great one at that. The Phantoms gain possession in their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Feeds it over. Passes out front. The shot. And he makes a stop with the glove.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a 1-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. And he makes a save there. Battle along the wall. Grabs the puck. And that's deflected. Gets the puck in deep. Lehigh Valley's gained possession along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Ginning. Puck grabbed by Sidorov. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. Antonovsky's got the puck in his own zone. Solid check to slow him down. They've got numbers here. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass across to Klimovich. Looks to get the puck over to Stillman. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denies him with the pad. The Canucks have it now. Kanisov swooping in on the attack. Can't connect. The Phantoms have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. And he keeps that one out.
Medvedev's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Forces the turnover. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Gains the zone through the middle. Lehigh Valley's on the attack. That goes off a twig. Abbotsford's looking to break out. Sends it into the offensive zone. Abbotsford's got it behind the net. Taken along the wall by Kanisov. Abbotsford's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck across to Cedarfist. Picks off the feed.
The Phantoms are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Gains the zone on the left wing. Cedarfist got it in the corner. Intercepted the pass. Dumps the puck in. Abbotsford's got the puck along the wall. The Canucks will play it in their own end. Abbotsford's got the puck against the boards. And he shuts the door on that. Quick pass to McDonald. Lehigh Valley's got the puck in the defensive end. The Canucks gain possession along the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Abbotsford's got the puck along the wall. Oh, it's stayed out! It's stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make... that save.
Abbotsford's got it in their own zone. And he easily stops that one. Lehigh Valley's got possession of the puck. Passes it over. And he makes the save. And now it's grabbed by Hayes. And there's a glove save on the play.
Well, you know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Fires it on net. Scores! A massive goal here in the third, and we're tied.
Yeah, they're on their toes now, and they're transition. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Well, look at what's going on between the pipes here. A very odd change here.
Yeah, this is kind of random, James. You didn't see any signal or conversation go around, but sometimes it's just about resetting, giving some time and an opportunity to get a little bit of rest.
Lehigh Valley's leveled the... playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Tries to feed it over to Kutrievsev. Picked off by Kuriev. Shot! Turns it aside with the glove. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. There's the horn. That means overtime is looming. Both teams will refresh, and we'll come back with the drama next. Are you hashtagging overtime challenge on social media? Because they're ready to get it underway. Overtime is underway here. Next goal wins. Let's go. Here they come on the rush. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Shot! And turns aside the slapper with ease. Lehigh Valley's ready to go on the attack. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Gains the zone through center. The Canucks have it from the corner. Takes a shot. Gets in front of it. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that's blocked away. The Canucks have it now. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Receives the pass. And he gets in front of that. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Scores! There it is!
James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position and how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Well, the game might be done, but these playoffs are far from over. We've got more playoff intensity just around the corner. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Good night, and we'll see you next time.